This is Wayne May with Treasure Earth. Today I'm doing some metal detecting on an old homestead here. As you can hear in the background, I'm actually not far from the highway, the main highway. But up on the hill here, just to my left, is a new community, newer anyways, that went in, and at that point the homestead disappeared, probably 10-15 years ago. But this little grove here, I've driven past it dozens of times, and I've always wanted to stop in. So today I am. So let me get my stuff and see what we can find today. It was a really good signal on this one. As we can see, it's not terribly old, but an older lock. Well, a big iron signal next to this tree here. As you can see, it's a wrench. An old razor. Well, a pen popped out of this one. Well, I dug this big piece of iron mostly out of curiosity. In amongst these old bricks though, this area looks like to be probably the basement of where this house was. It's possible this was a fireplace. It's possible this might have been one of the covers. If you got any ideas, maybe what this big plate is, that would be part of an old house, definitely fire a comment out there. But that was fun to dig up. In fact, I thought it was a box. Well, this big signal here looks to me like the end of a weight. Hopefully they're still working out with one weight. Well, this twisted mess, I just had to dig it. It was popping up iron, of course, and really scattered, but I'm always so curious. But that's it. It almost looks like a work of art, doesn't it? But it looks like it's just wire bound up. So in this hole here, it's very difficult from the maps to see exactly. Some of them don't go back far enough to this location, but you can see a brick here, old brick. So I guess and there's some gravel here, so I guess I'm fairly close to something. There's an iron signal in here though, and it's a fairly large iron signal. I'll have to dig it out a bit more and see what that is. Well, I did have to dig out a little bit more. Well, you can see this thing's absolutely massive. Who knows what that's a part of? Well, this surface signal. I'm not sure what this is, actually. Well, the first 22 casing of the day. Well, I've just stopped in this little glade here for a drink, and looks like a little lean-to was made here. But I'm just looking at the tree, and as you can see, some of the bark is away. If you look at these little indentations here though, it almost looks like someone was throwing a knife or some sort of spike at the tree. Well, in this tall grass here, there's an iron signal. We can see the leaves are just starting to change a little bit in places here as we can get into fall here, but the grass is really thick, so I've got the root slayer shovel getting through that. I'm going to dig this one out and see what this is. Like I said, it was an iron buzz on this, so we'll see. That iron buzz was this old nail, which I found quite a few of. They're good signals though, so you got to check them. Well, it's pretty deep here with grass, and of course you can see the thistles here. Good thing I got this nice small coil on here. detector came over something in the trees here, and you can just see it through here. Kellogg's alarm clock. Well, here in this one, as you can see, an old oil filter. Well, with the chunks of metal I'm finding in this area, and the oil filter, I'm going to assume that this may be where the barn was, or perhaps a garage. So in the same area I pulled out this, as you can see. Well, I was hoping that it was a ring, but just looking at it inside, almost looks like maybe the inside of a bearing. Well, this big signal is a tap, of course, as you can see. Well, there's a little signal in here. As you can hear, wasn't overly strong, but not a bad signal. Well, it's pretty small. There it is. Well, I don't think that's a ring. Maybe a clasp of some kind. It was a good signal though. Alright, well, I've spent a couple hours on this site. It's certainly not enough. There's actually a lot of area here. Just sitting on the picnic table now, so I'm right by the path. Now, according to the maps, the house is actually right on this spot. I've detected around it, found little bits and pieces of copper piping and things like that, nails and stuff like that. A couple cool finds in there though, and for me it's always a pleasure just to get onto these sites. As you can see behind me, the sun's going down and leaves are changing. We're getting ready for another season here, but it's absolutely gorgeous today. So thanks for joining me. Please like and share and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care till then.